So hi guys, very good evening to all of you. I hope you are feeling well. So guys, as you know, today's topic is movie is good or bad for societies. How it impact on our societies, right? So shall we start the session? I think it is 8:05, or we should wait for more people. What do you think, guys? Shall we start? Saji, Brisu, Vikas, do you?
Yeah, I think
Yeah, yeah.
so. I think so. You should start.
Okay, it's okay. So before starting the session, I think Sudeep brother is new here. Sudeep brother, will you introduce yourself because it is your first time? Yeah, brother, please. You are not audible. Can you introduce yourself? Okay, it's okay. And I think Saidul Alam is also new here. So, brother, would you like to introduce yourself, Saidul Alam? Because it is also your first time.
Hi everyone, I'm Saidul Islam. I'm from Bangladesh and I'm from Kumilla, which is the southeast of Bangladesh. And yeah, I'm ready to start.
That's great, brother. Thank you for introducing. Okay, so Sudeep brother, Sudeep, can you introduce us, brother? Please introduce yourself because yeah, so that I can know you. We can know you. Okay, it's okay. I think it is okay. It's okay. So let us start the session. So I would like to start from Risu brother. Brother, like as you know, today's topic is movies is good or bad for society. So according to you, brother, what do you think? What kind of impact like it put on our societies?
First of all, good evening, all of you. Uh, it is, I think, our today's topic is how to, sorry,
Like how movie
today's topic is, yeah. Topic is movies are good or bad for our society. I think I'm right.
yeah, brother.
Yeah. Um, First of all, I think that movies are good. Some movies are good for the society, and some only some little bit movies are for society. And I think I can explain in the detail. Okay. First of all, it is helpful to entertaining people. Uh, for I think also inspiration, awareness, influence, attitude, and values. It also helps to communicate in communication, and it's also that people also learn languages.
Yeah, that's great, brothers. Thank you for putting your point. So, Sajib, brother, what do you think? Like, what movies impact on our society? How it impact?
Actually, movies always impact good our society. At first, movies when we are watch some other countries related movies, then we are at first learn this language, and this is really convenient for everyone. Otherwise, movie can teach us a culture understanding. Movies often depicts gender-based culture, providing audience with insight in different societies, traditions, and lifestyle. These type of things always provide movies. Others movies, some educational films are really good for everyone. You know, recently one Bollywood film published, 12 Fail. This is really educational film, and this is a one IPS biography. So these type of films are really helpful for every student, not only every student but also everyone, because when people they watch these type of educational type of movies, then they easily come back. They are down on the down on the road. They are easily come back this type of situation, like when people feel depressed and down in the dumps. This time when people watch these type of films like educational purpose film and some adventure type of films, that purpose people entertainment a good earnest. So otherwise, when people they like to falling love other girls, that purpose when people watch some love story film, that purpose people easily come back with this type of things. So I think movies are good for everyone and also society. Otherwise, some movies badly affect on our traditions like 80 plus film and some neglect film. This type of films also disgusting, and most of the youngest people and also children they are easily attracted in this type of film. So I think when government should be ban this type of films like 80 plus film. That purpose our society everything is good and movie is really good effect in our society.
Sorry guys, I was lost the connection. So Vikas brother, what do you think? What like movies impact on our society? How?
First of all, I would like to say a very good evening to all of you. Actually, my suggestion is that like you want to ask movies is good for our society, for us or not. So I would like to tell like movies is good, but there is two situation. Like which kind of movies you are watching, like bad kind of movies, wasting time, and which kind of movies like educational movies, as brother has told that 12 fail is I was using a speakpal application. One person has told me, you if you'll watch that movies, then your life can, like it is life changing a story, it's real changing it's real life changing. So that kind of movies if you'll watch, it will effect on your society good, and on you on your on you, I mean say if person will watch educational society educational movies, then it will effort good. So this is my point. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that's great. That means it's depend upon us how what kind of movies we watch, right? Okay, so Sadip brother, are you here? May I know? Brother, am I audible to you? Sadip, am I audible to you, brother? Okay, it's okay. Okay, so Raju brother, what do you think? Like, how like movie put the impact on our society? Brother, am I audible to you? Raju, are you here, brother? Okay, I think okay. So Saidul Alam, may I know like how like do you have any point how like movies put impact on societies? How do you think?
Hello, brother. Good evening.
Okay, it's okay. Okay, brother.
Can I start this?
Yeah, you can start.
Okay. The question is, how is impact on movies in to people's like?
Sorry, brother.
What's the question and what is the topic?
No, no. Today's topic was like movies is good or not for society. Like how it
Okay. Okay.
impact on society.
Oh, thank you for that. First of all, good evening to all. Uh, today topic is movies good or bad in the today's society. Movies impact to the person depends on their views because of some persons see the watch the movies by some inspirational movies, and some they get inspired from the movies. Some kind of people's inspired from the movies, and some people's collapse their lives to watch the movies. And some people's watch best kind and best content movies, and some people's watch like bad movies like other movies, so they spoil their lives by their hands. So movies are good, but they people's how they utilize the movies and how they inspire and how they watch and how they treat in their life depends on themselves. So movies are always good, not bad. Depends on their visuals and uh, their surroundings like that. So movies impact is very to the society. Everyone get inspired from the movies. I am also watching movies when I have no exams, or I'm when other at the evening time I have no any kind of work. At the time I am watching movies, like I get the message what they are trying to show and what they are giving message to the society. We will find that, and we will try to utilize in our life. Then we will get the usage for the movies. Then you just watch the movies and uh, you don't guess the meaning and content to the movies. It's waste of time. So it's a good movies is not it, movies is good. So person to person is difference between they are how they um, how they used in their life, and how they can understand the movie. It depends on the person individual. So I think movies is best to the society.
So that's great. That means, brother, movies are bad, but it's depend on us how we use it, how we utilize it, what kind of thing we cover, right? Yeah, that's great, brother. Yeah, so
Yeah.
Sudeep, brother, do you want to say something? Yeah, brother, you are not audible. Okay, so Sadul, brother, what do you think? How it impact on our societies? Sadul, are you here, brother? Hello.
Yeah, I'm hearing.
Yeah, brother. So please continue. How it impact on our society?
Yeah, yeah. First of all, good evening to everyone. The topic of today is: are movies is good or bad for our society? I will explain from my own point of view. Actually, from my own point of view, movies have been an integral part for human culture. Providing a window into different worlds, stories, and various perspectives. Like the influence of movies, I think, on society is a subject of ongoing debate. But today I will explain it from my own views. I think uh, the movies has two sides as well as positive or negative. I think on the positive side, like movies serve as a powerful medium for entertainment, for education, and I think for cultural enrichment. They have the ability to transport audiences to different times and places, fostering empathy and understanding. Uh, what else? I think historical dramas, documentaries, and bioscopes. Biopics, for instance, contribute to the dissemination of knowledge and preservation for collective memories. Because I saw a biopics of Mahendra Singh Dhoni, the untold story of Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Uh, by this movie, I can learn, I can know about him and about his life and about his career. So I think it's really interesting and really effective for us. For instance, to the negative perspectives, this is complex because it is crucial for society to foster media literacy and critical thinking. Viewers should be encouraged to analyze and question the content they consume. distinguish between fictions and reality. Educational programs and discussion about media literacy can empower individuals to become discerning consumer of cinematic content. So in conclusion, I would say that the movies has two sides as well as negative side and as well as positive sides. So it's depend on us how can we use them. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you have also you said the same thing. Like it's depend on us how we use it, how we oh, like see it's totally dependent on us. Yeah. So Sajid brother, what do you think?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
okay, yeah. So Sajid brother, what do you think? Like it is said that na right, movies is the reflection of the society. It is the mirror of the society. So what do you think about it? It is really, it is
Yes,
mirror of the.
yeah, yes, it is really, it is mirror of the society. After all, movie not only give us some advantage, but also give us some disadvantage. Before I mentioned its advantage, but now I mention it disadvantage. Like movies sometimes create some bad situations, like when children was over and over in movie, then they cannot concentrate their study. This is the main fact of movies disadvantage. Otherwise, some youngest people they addicted some 80 plus videos, and they addicted also some neglect videos, some neglect movie. This is created some other countries related like Hollywood, Bollywood, and some other nations. They create this type of films, and most of the people they addicted this type of films. So this is the really disadvantages of youngest people. I not say most of the people, but I say that it's person to person. But when we are spending most of the time with movie, that this is really disadvantage for our life, because okay, movie is the very good side, but sometimes it's really bad. Now I discuss the good side. Actually, movie give us some opportunity. Like when we are feel down in the dumps, then movie give us opportunity to get up. You know, before I mentioned is 12 film movie. This is a real biography. Your IPS officer Manoj Kumar. He's the real story, and be, few days ago I feel down in the dumps because I can concentrate my study. I can easily understand my every accents in my IELTS preparations. That moment I just watch this movie and I feel happier, and I think this is the perfect tonic to pick me up. So yeah, movies sometimes give us some opportunity, like this is person to person. When we are watch some positive movies, and we are easily get up our mind, our stage full. And when we are watch some negative movie, that we addicted that. So I think this is the person to person. I again and again told this sentence. Otherwise, some movies like adventure and some educational and love story. Otherwise, other some movies like a horror movie. This type of movie is very interesting when people think that this is an interesting movie. But when people believe that this is not an interesting movie, this is a very terrible movie, that purpose of people like should be heart attack and other type of things, other type of things, chance this is possible, because horror movie is so dangerous for everyone. You know that like Indonesian's movie, this is very horror movie. Like a few days ago, one movie is published. That movie's name is I just forget that name. The Black Magic. This movie is very dangerous movie. When I watch this movie, that purpose I can easily eat my food, because when I try to eat my food, that purpose I just think that there is some neglect some black magic. I just think that. So at this time I disturb that. So this is person to watch what type of movies, and yeah, that's all.
Yeah, that's a great plan. That's why we should always care like which that if this kind of movies are seeing, so am I able to like see or not? Like that's why it is called like horror movies. We should not like let them watch horror movies to the child. Yeah, because every movies like children's movies are like separate, and also like adult movies are separate. Yeah, you're right. So because brother, like, what do you think? Like, it all said that movies has two part, negative and positive part, right? So and also like if you talk about positive part, so like consuming alcohol, drug, cigarette, right? So while they are consuming that thing, so also we find the notification there, advertisement that smoking is dangerous for us, right? So my question to you that if we like if they why they show that it is dangerous for us, if we know that it is dangerous for us, so why they showing uh, that thing in the movies? What do you think about it?
Because brother, like we know that every person know that cigarette drinking alcohol is dangerous, so why did give? Because of like if they give, then they will remember again and again, so that's why I think is.
Okay, that's okay. Okay, hi B2 ma'am. I think it is your you came here after the long time. So may are you here? May I know?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Okay, okay. Are you aware
Very
of
good
today's
evening.
topic? Are you aware of today's topic?
Yes, this is movies are good for society or not, right?
Yeah. So as Vikas said that like we know that as all persons said, all the members said that movies is two part, negative and positive part. So like if we talk
Yes.
about negative part, so like consuming alcohol and like consuming cigarette drug. So if they are showing, and also when any person consume any kind of like uh, alcohol and
Yes,
uh,
sir.
so at that time
Akash,
like
sir, Akash.
we find notification right on the screen that it is a dangerous for us. So if we
Yes,
know
yes.
that it is dangerous for us, so why that director include that thing in that movies? What do you think about it?
Akash, sir, as I think it is because, see, so most of the people from the society used to watch movies for entertainment, and directors' orientation for showing these notification for awareness, I think, and this may be a good way of awareness in society, right? We can see that most of the people from society used to watch movies and comedy nights and so much things. So I think so.
Okay, that's great. That
Yeah,
means
brother, I want to say something like because of that, some notification come because of they gives because of if I'll give that person like he want to earn like money, like he want to like he want to like he always want profit, not any he want to profit. But if I say because of like if he do every person like that person is watching bad movies, this kind of movies, and if there's notification coming on their mobile, that means that they are sending for like increasing I mean to say like increasing their views. Yeah, that's why I'm saying like because of that they send this kind of like if you watching this any kind of movies, then you will find that kind of movies.
yeah, that's great. As Vikas and B2 ma'am said that where that kind of thing like director or that include in that movie, because we can remember that if we consume that thing, then this will be happen, right? So that we cannot forget that thing. So that's why they include that things. Yeah. I'm okay. So Rishu
Akash
brother,
sir,
yeah.
Akash sir, Akash sir, listen to me. Vikas sir, sorry, Vikas sir, I am unable to understand that how they will get money from the this notification type. I am totally unable to understand how they will get money.
Uh, because of like he do Gmail with the help of Gmail, I think.
Oh, I understood when Akash sir were saying that they used to we see notifications. I was thinking that when we start movies, then in the starting of the movie there would be a notification like smoking is dangerous for health or so. So in that direction, I was saying something. Or Gmail notification, I was not understanding this. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, actually, this I as BT ma'am said that because whenever we go to movies, to in the to some movies, so there at first this we saw the advertisement, right? we saw that that person was consuming that kind of that alcohol, and because of that they lost their kidney, they lost their like that of thing, their body parts. Yeah, so for that so that we can keep aware, we should not we should not consume that thing more. That's why they, I think they saw it. Yeah. So Risu brother, are you here? Hello. Hello, Risu brother, are you here? Okay, I think okay, so okay, Raju brother, what do you think? Like in movies, we saw that there is a lot of negative thing. If you talk about negative thing, uh, like there are a lot of idea we got that we can do in a negative way, and there is a lot of thing we learn from the movies that is very dangerous for the criminal. They can use that thing, that technique, and by using that technique, criminal can use criminal can make the thing they can do after using that technique, right? So what do you think about it? There are a lot of things, lot of technique are shown in movies that is very useful for criminal. So I do think it is right.
Yeah, I think it's right because of they are not doing real fight. They are using the VI fiction. I mean, VI picture verification, and they use technical technology and technicians to fight scene. When they want to shoot out the fight scene, they every movie director not doing is really, and they use some technical issues. It's really good good for because of good, but when it depends on the human being. When means when we watch a movie, we think like they are doing fighting really, but we don't know actually reason they not doing real fight. But every director wants to show in the movie hero will be win, and villain is going lose because of it's a movie, not we don't see the characters them, just we just we imagine about the scenes, and depends on the scene, and we can compare like that. And it's a technology when they don't use the technology, it's a difficult to the persons who are they acting in the movies, they difficult very problems in that movie.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. So Sajib brother, do you really think that most of I saw a lot of movies. I do. If you talk about a lot of movies are there. By that we can get lot of technique, lot of way to do crime, and because of using that technique, many people are doing crime. Doing in that movie, we learn how to thief the thing, how we how, how we can accept the accept from that thing, how we can do that thing, right? So what do you think? By that way, many people are doing, and they can get success in doing that thing. They are getting new kind of technique. So what do you think about it?
At first, I completely agree with you because many of things people crime after watching this movie. And first of all, I mentioned is Kabir Singh. And Kabir Singh is a love story movie. Everyone know that. And this movie, the main character is always smoke a lot. So when youngest people and also children, they watch Kabir Singh movie. Be chance when they feel falling in the love, and the love girl don't identify with this person. Be chance they are smoke in this time. So I think this is the main advantage of watching this movie. Otherwise, some movie related with crime. For example, the last time I watched the Kim Jong. Kim Jong is a Korean movies, and this movies is very horror because the fight and action is so dangerous, and most of the people they fight against in these movies. One person is told this is a good movies, and another person is told this is not a good movies. That type of things, everybody they fight each other. Otherwise, if I talk somebody watching animations movie like a Japanese anime movie, this is a biggest fan base with a Japanese animation movie. Otherwise, many people say that animation movie is a cartoon, but this is not a reality. Anime is not a cartoon. So these type of things people fight against each other. So I think this is the disadvantage of watching movie. And if I talk some reality, like reality doesn't interfere with movie, because movie always entertain us. Without movie we can't entertain ourselves. For example, when we are watch some movie like adventure movie, then we are think that this is a really good way for when I go this place. This is so amazing place. This type of things. Otherwise, when people watch some love story, they fall in love. This is natural. And when people they watch emotional movie, like for example, one Bollywood movie, Dil Dharak Dharak. This is an emotional movie. So when people watch this movie, they feel cry, but they don't show the cry. If I talk the last time most of the people cry watching Titanic. Titanic is a very very emotional movie. So I think most of the people when they watch this movie they are cry. This is a really natural cry, because this movie every single part is so natural and so amazing. So I don't think the people are fight each other watching movie, but when people fight each other after watching movie, that is only for negative vibe create. So like one type of person they call enemy is a cartoon, and another person they call enemy doesn't cartoon. So that is the main reasons for fight each other. So I think that this is the only way for fight each other.
Yeah, that's great, brother. You spoke so wonderfully. So, Beauty Ma'am, as Sajid brother also said that, in olden movies, earlier movies, like it has a sense, it has an emotion. But if you talk about today's movie, so it are the senseless, emotionless. Just we are there is no like we are not finding anything to learn in today's movie. So why this kind of movies are like to making today's? If you compare earlier movies to today's movie, so earlier movies are waste. We learned something from the earlier movie, and there's those sense in earlier movies to the earlier movies. But today's movie we can't say with our parents, with our family. What do you think about it, ma'am?
Yes, Akash sir, I can say that. See, in earlier time, movies were. uh, First of all, I would like to say that movies are mostly society oriented. See, nowadays society is. Uh, as society is nowadays alcoholic and smoking so much, liking so much, so this is also a reflection. But again, the movies reflection mm, would be put it on coming generation, like nowadays movies are being prepared or uh, anything. From movies, see what happens if a leading personality is doing smoke or doing drinking. So what our generation learn from that thing, that this is a good role, and this is not wrong if we are drinking, if we are smoking, if we are doing something wrong. So leading personality in a movie should have a good manner, should have shown good habits, and the good things should be promoted in movies. But nowadays we can see in our movies that the good things are not being promoted. Like if a hero is, like in Kabir Singh, we can see that he was doing so much smoke and drink, but after all, this was a leading personality in that movie. So these types of things should not be promoted, because it provides a reflection on our society. So I think that nowadays movies are profit based. They are not thinking so much that this is a vision of our future, and this provides an image on society directly, because there are so many mediums of media, like audio, newspaper, and television. But what affects most is that television means visual things affects our mind so much. But um, uh, we can see our movies are not being prepared in very well mannered. So these things I think that should be considered.
Yeah, ma'am, you spoke so beautifully. I'm agree with your point, whatever you said. Yeah, so because brother, what do you think? Like, as BT ma'am said that, like, if you talk about earlier movies, if you compare today's movie with earlier movie, so earlier movie was good, and also the director used to like think before like create shooting that movies. But right now it's not like that. All the like heroes, director, they just creating the movies. They're shooting the movies for making money, right? So I have a question to you, like, who is the responsible for creating this kind of movies? Societies, people, public, or director? Who is the main responsible for making this kind of movies, for promoting this kind of movies? According to you, what do you think?
I think public.
Okay, you think public. Yeah, Beauty ma'am, do you want to say something? Yeah, ma'am, you can
Yes,
continue.
Akash sir. I think public is half responsible because if we like something, then producers or directors make those type of things. As I think so, producers and directors are also responsible, but public is also responsible. See, because if we are responding so much anything we are liking, so they are doing for their profit, and they will try to make those type of movies which people are liking, because they have also their own their own business, that is their business, so they will do for their profit.
Yeah, ma'am, you are right.
That's it.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. Like public are the main like reason for creating this movie, because director and actor, what they're doing for the money. And if they are getting the more money to shooting that kind of movies, so they are making, right? So we can say that people are promoting to make that kind of movies, right? If we stop seeing that kind of movies, like that promised movies, then that movies will be not seen, and they will not, like, actor and director, they will not get benefit, and that's why they stop the making that kind of movies. So ultimately we can say that we are the responsible for creating that kind of movies. We are making that director to shoot that kind of movies. Yeah, so you are absolutely right, ma'am. So Sati brother, what do you think? Like as Beauty ma'am and also Vikas said that like public are the main we are the responsible for this kind of movies, that senseless, and there are a lot of negative movies. So we know that like every movie is like checked in the censor board, right? Before the shooting, sorry, before the releasing, every movies are like checked in the censor board. So, and we know that if any movies are wrong, so censor board like declare it is a ban. They said it is a ban, you can't like publish this movie. So even that movie has a lot of negative scene. So how like that movies can be released after checking in the censor board?
This is responsible for people because people try to watch this type of movie. When people watch this type of movie, that the reason the producer make some negative videos, negative movies. Like for example, like a few day by day technology rapidly increase. You know that technology rapidly increase, but you know that few years ago, um, producer always make some natural movies, so this movie so some in this time, but nowadays this is not effective for like older versions this type of movie, because people try to watch some new things. Like most of the people, they like to new things. For example, they try to watch some negative videos, negative violence, this type of things. That's all people are mainly responsible for this kind of situation. But I don't believe that, because when people responsible this type of situation, this is create only for the producer, because the main reason for producer, when producer the awareness with this type of things, like you see that a 12 failed movie, this is a biography film. When producer produce this type of film, must must people watch this type of movies. But when but some producer, they try to increase their popularity, create some necklace videos, neglect movie. That the reason people also watch this type of movie, because people like people try to watch some 80 plus kind of things. That's the reason. But if I talk some movies like you know that Al Kumar, This is an Indian producer. Like he's a really good producer. He makes some good movies. So I think when a producer like a mental with Alfred Kumar, then people also must be watch this type of movie. Few minutes ago, you say that that kind of thing is people responsible. Not only people responsible, but also producer also responsible because some negative movie was some people. This is natural because people like to watch some 80 plus scenes. But otherwise, if I talk the Atli Kumar, you look at that Atli Kumar created two movies. One is Jawan and second is I don't know this is Pathan or not. But you look at that this movie earned the huge money. How it's earned? Because people are watch this movie because this movie is so wholesome. Like a Jawan movie is so wholesome. That's the reason people watch this. But if I talk the other movie like 80 plus movies, this movie is not effective because people always watch some 80 plus things. His mentalities when he shows some 80 plus videos, his mentalities doesn't effective in this movie. Like in conclude, I just say that this is responsible, not only responsible people but also responsible producer, because producer doesn't ever producer always try to increase their popularity and increase their movies views. That's the reason. But when producer mentality like a Atli Kumar, then he easily build up their career as a positive person. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, brother, you are absolutely right. Because brother, what do you think? Like right now, negative. If any movies are in that movies, there are a lot of like fighting are there, and also like romance are there. So that movies are like shown by the public more, right? But if you talk about other side, if any movies are good, from which we get good knowledge, good like good who gave like good sense. So that movie is not seen by like public. Many few public see that movie. So why it is happen according to you? What do you think about it?
Because of brother, if I say because of it is happening because like in the world, like this negativeness is growing up daily. Like it's spreading fast. It's getting too I mean say it's too dangerous. It's getting too dangerous nowadays. So that's why it is increasing day by day. And if negative witness increase, then people will watch only negative witness. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Yes, Saji brother, do you really think that we are becoming negativity and that's why like we are seeing negative movies, we are just escaping positive movies? Do you really think that?
Yes, this is person to person. When youngest people and elderly people they watch some negative videos and negative movie, that the reason a producer creates some negative movies because negative movies they earn huge money. But before I mention it, when producer mentality like Alfie Kumar, then he earn huge money with position of positive. That's the reason.
Okay, that's good, brother. So yeah, because brother, so according to you, do you have any solution? If you got a chance to stop releasing that kind of movies, to stop shooting that kind of movies, so what solution you have for stopping this kind of movies that is releasing right now in today's? So for stopping these senseless movies, what would you do? What like tip you will follow?
Brother, if I say, I think it will not impossible right now. I don't know it is possible or not. So I want to suggest like I will close like if I had my way, I will close like any cigarettes, not drinking, not doing something wrong with girls and doing something wrong. So these kind of things I will stop first. And if I say like video watching, romantic movies, fighting movies, criminal movies, I will not do that. I think from YouTube, from any medias, I will clear. Then if I had my way, then I think it is not possible now. So what can I do? Now, like, yeah, you guys give me suggestion, then I will think more, then I will explain.
Okay, it's okay. So, Sajid brother, what do you think? Is it really impossible? Like, if you got a chance, what do you think? Whatever Vikas said, like, is it really we cannot stop like releasing that kind of movies? And if you
Yeah,
yes, so
brother.
okay, okay, brother, I
Like,
will come to you. I will come to you. Please.
Actually, Akash brother, I don't understand you. I don't understand you. Please repeat your question.
Okay, it's okay. I'm saying that, brother. No, like we are saying in right now, there are a lot of movies. We can say not all movies are like senseless. All the movies are waste without any sense, right? And that movies we cannot see, we cannot watch with our family, right? So for stopping this kind of movies, what tip will you follow? Is there any solution to stop releasing this kind of movies?
I again, brother, I can properly hear you. I think I am having network issue.
Okay, it's okay. Okay, brother. I'm saying that like in today's era, we are seeing lot of we are watching lot of movies who has like only romance and negativity, full of romance, right? But very few movies are there who has knowledge. From that we can get knowledge. So for stopping that senseless movies that we cannot see and watch with our family, so for stopping that movie, what tip will you follow? So that kind of movie, like director would stop releasing for shooting.
Yes, brother. Because brother say that this is impossible. I'm not believe you because this is not impossible. Because you look at that Atli Kumar. I just mention again and again because Atli Kumar is my idol, one kind of idol. Because he actually his dream is he actually create a movie with Shah Rukh Khan acting this movie, and yeah, this he create one movie like Jawan, and Jawan is the huge earned in this movie. So I think when producer mentality is right things like you don't earn money with negative, get negative videos. You earn money like a positively. You earn money like a positively. Like he gets some positive movie and they earn money. So I think that the reasons that they are easily changed. But I don't think that that is actual easily changed, actual impossible or not because. You look at that some producer create some videos like 80 plus movie and some producer create some educational film. So this is a mentality of every producer.
Yeah, brother, you are right. So because do you want to say something?
Oh yeah, brother. I want to say something like brother said that like if which kind of movies he said I don't know, but like Shah Rukh Khan which kind of movies. But I'm saying that like why they are producer making, like a producer is not selfish. Sorry, is not like all in this world. Like if I say 90% or 95% man is selfish. If I say they want to earn money, they don't want to, because if the person will not be selfish, then I think there will be a big disaster. So I think that because of selfishness, this kind of things is happening in our world. So I think like if why I'm saying that it is impossible, it is possible, but I'm not saying that way. Because like if you it is impossible because of like you can I can give you some example like any kind of you can see Narendra Modi or Khan sir, this kind of sir, like he's a big, he's getting big and making society good. So I think because of this, that the criminal is also try to kill, and like some person is trying to doing off this drinking things. So if we stop this drinking alcohol, so I people will also make a big disaster. They will also do something, they will take action. I think that's why they will try to kill government, sorry, not governments, that is which who is doing this. That's why I was saying it is kind of impossible, but I'm not saying totally impossible. If you'll try, then I think your life will also get expired if you'll try this. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, yeah. So if you talk about my opinion, so I think now, like why like producer and actor they're producing or they're shooting movies because they're getting money for getting money, right? And if they get if they are getting more money to shooting that kind of movies like negative movies, so they will of course they will like they made that negative movies and that romantic movies, right? So and so if we want to stop this kind of movies, this romance and that's negative movies, so we are the responsible. We should stop. If we started stopping that movies, we'll not. If that movies will release, we don't stop. We don't see that movies. If we don't watch movies, then their actor and director they will not get benefit, and that's how they stop. Like they stop making that kind of movies. So I think if we stop watching that movies, that is senseless. That movies we cannot see with our family. So if we stop watching that movies, automatic director and actor they will stop like shooting that kind of movies. So it's my point, I think. So what do you think, Saji brother? Do you really think it when we stop watching this kind of movies, then also director and actor they will stop like shooting that movies? Are you agree with me? Because
Yes, I agree with you. I completely agree with you.
so, yeah, brother. And so, Saji, brother, I have one question. It is the last, I think. Okay, so like we know in a movie, there's a lot of negative scene, right? So, what do you think? Like, it is important, like it is necessary to include like a negative scene with a positive. Of yes. So why?
Actually, brother, a few minutes ago, I mentioned again and again. This is like mentality, every person mentality. When he was some neglect videos, neglect movies, the chance they addicted with this kind of things like masturbation and other type of things. But when people watch some positive videos, the chance they following in positively, like his mentality positively. For example, when people edited masturbation, they are always watch some 80 plus videos, 80 plus movies. When people mentality is so natural and like a familiar, then he watch some educational film and some adventure film and also some thriller movie. But nowadays, I see some terrible movie available in the world, like Indonesian's movie. Nowadays, he make a one Sizzle. Sizzle is more and more dangerous movie. When people watch this movie, the chance they heart attack because this movie is so since this movie every scene is so Oreo. So I think this is person to person who watch what type of movie. But in my personal opinion, I watch some Bollywood movie like positive movies like Danki. You know that few days ago Shah Rukh Khan movie is released. The name is Danki. Danki is a positive movie. This movie presentation how to we are go overseas and what the happen like overseas countries, like when we are go overseas and how we are survive. Without English, we can't survive overseas. These type of things, the Danki movie presentation. So I think this type of educational movie is very essential for us. But when we are you watch some necklace video, this is not essential for life. Like we are lose our life. That's all.
Yeah, yeah, brother, that's great. So if you in conclusion, if I say, brother, like movies, if you talk about in movies, so yeah, there's a negative part also and positive part also. Yeah, right. So my question, like if you talk about my opinion, so negative part like should be there for some extent, right? Because if we not has any negative part, like uh, like in this world, like if any movies why that movies will be that movies only will be success if that movie has a some hero. Movies has two. In movies there are two character, right? Three or two character that actor like hero, heroine, and the like rowdy, right? So without rowdy, rowdy movies will not like complete, right? So rowdy do negative thing, and hero, they try to stop that rowdy, right? So I can say that in negative should be there, so that we can understand the negative. Until and unless we'll not see and watch negative thing, how can we compare what is negative and what is positive, right? So yeah, so negative should be there, but for some extent, right? And also it depends on us. Like negative should be there, but we should, it's depend on us, right? Like a director, they shoot the negative scenes so that we can aware of negative, that that thing is negative and we should not do that. So from that, like we can aware, like that thing is also, that negativity is also going on in this society, in this world, right? So that we can get the information about that. Yeah, this kind of negative also are there. So yeah, so it depends on us. If we watch movies, so we should always focus on the positive part, and we should forget all the negative parts, right? It depends on us. Yeah, so I think it's enough for today's, right? So okay, so see you with tomorrow with a new session. Till then, bye and have a nice day. So Saji brother, good night. Vikas, good night. I think it
Good
is
night,
enough
brother.
yeah.
Good night, brother.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.